should pick someone else since I am dangerous. I am too dangerous. You know that I am dangerous. You know very well that I am dangerous. Slipping, my hands stay red. Just let them bleed. That's what they all said. Just sit back for it to end. That's not who I am. Waiting, doing nothing. You know me by now. I'm not the same as the rest. I'm no Superman. You should pick someone else since I am dangerous. I am too dangerous. You know that I am dangerous. You know very well that I am dangerous. The clock is ticking and you're still missing out on something. Just keep waiting. That's what they all said. Just sit back for it to end. That's not who I am. Waiting, doing nothing. You know me by now. I'm not the same as the rest. I'm no Superman. You should pick someone else since I am dangerous. I am too dangerous.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Thank you guys all for joining. Oh my goodness, you guys are about to start a hype train already? What the hell? Hello, Blitz. Thank you for those biddies. Maddie, Mary B, thank you so much for the gifted sub to STC Bush. Spitting Viper, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. How is everyone doing today? Hello, Sunshine. Hi, LaTroy. How's it going? Oh my goodness gracious. We have a hype train going. This is so freaking exciting, guys. You guys are amazing. How has your guys' week been going so far? It's been super, super busy for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of going crazy in my day-to-day life. Hello, MK. I love you. How are you doing, loves? Oh, look at there. Eden, my son, is in the chat. He is using the Game & Watch Bros emote. He's so funny. But I've been dealing with a cranky 3-month-old. And I feel bad. I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness, you guys completed the level 1 hype train. Thank you so much, Spitting Viper. I appreciate your 500 biddies. Hey, Young Gun, how are you doing, my dude? So I've been dealing with a really cranky 3-month-old. He is actually in the other room screaming and crying. I have it's been a long week, guys. So, Maddie, thank you so much for this tier 1 sub gifted to Beardamus Prime. I appreciate it. Hello there, mother. How are you doing? But, you know what? Today I decided that we are going to go ahead and do a, abandoned theme park edition of Mystery Girls Inc. podcast. Thank you for subbing that. I appreciate it. Hello, True Mama. I love you. You're so beautiful. So let's get into it. Let's start it off. So the first amusement park I'm going to be talking about is Six Flags New Orleans. So Six Flags originally was built as Jazzland theme park in 2000. It was a 140-acre theme park that had music-themed rides like Mega Zelf roller coaster. Since it was unprofitable, the next year in 2002, they actually leased it to Six Flags. So at the time, Six Flags decided that they were going to add DC and Looney Tunes themed rides. They really believed that it could spice up the amusement park and entice people to come in. In 2005, they were planning on adding to the theme park with a water park station. It would be announced in August. Instead, that month brought catastrophe that would doom the property. Let's see here. Oh, is the music too loud? I didn't even realize it was still on. I couldn't hear it. Thank you. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I will start over. I turned the music down and off. I don't know why I could barely hear it. Oh my goodness, we're completed a level 2 hype train. Thank you, Spitting Viper. I appreciate it. Aww, Eden, you're so adorable. I apologize for the loud music. I thought I turned it off. But today we are talking about Six Flags New Orleans. Six Flags originally was opened up as a park called Jazzland in 2000. It was a 140-acre theme park that had music-themed rides. So they had a roller coaster called Mega Zelf. Since it was unprofitable, then the following year they ended up leasing it out to Six Flags. Thank you so much for the biddies, Toxic Savior. I appreciate it. At this time, Six Flags decided that they're going to add DC and Looney Tunes themed rides. They really believed that they could spice the amusement park up to entice people to come and join. In 2005, they were planning to adding a water park extension, but this would be announced in August. Instead, that month really brought catastrophe and would doom the property. So, according to the theme park tourists, the location of the park was in a low-income neighborhood that wasn't far away from other classic New Orleans. Sorry, my son in the background. It really bothers me when he's crying. So it was in a neighborhood that wasn't far away from other classic New Orleans tourist attractions. This caused Six Flags New Orleans to be the least profitable out of all of the family parks. And then, all of a sudden, in August of 2005, Hurricane Katrina brought destruction to the theme park. It was located in a basin, and it was submerged to 4 to 7 feet of water for over a month. Almost all the rides that were on the ground, considered the flat rides, were submerged. The severity of the damage caused the park to never open up to the public again, and which is sad. Imagine. Okay, so 2000, they open up a park called Jazzland. They think, oh my goodness, this is going to be so great for the area. It's going to be profitable. It's going to bring, tons of people here. And then it, goes downhill really quickly. So then they brought in a amusement park to lease it, such as Six Flags. And thinking that, okay, once Six Flags get in here, they're going to be able to, help us get this park up and running. It's going to make our cost around the area go up with people renting for hotel rooms and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, that didn't work. And then on top of it, they have a hurricane that destroys the area, which makes it completely go bankrupt. It's super sad. Yes, Game & Watch Bros, we do have a hype train right now. And look at those emotes. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a shout out to him right now. The Game & Watch Bros actually helped me out with these emotes. I gave him a list of emotes, and I'm like, hey, could you please help me get these taken care of? Because they're really cute, and I can't get them to fit as emotes. And he was like, sure, no problem, sis. He is an amazing person. Thank you so much. But I can't believe that, these people that created this really, really must have felt torn. It's definitely crazy. So now that we kind of know how it ended up being, abandoned, let's get into some of the information on the rides before and after. So I have pictures and videos associated with these. So just 1 second here. So the first ride we're going to be talking about, Spinning Viper. Thank you so much for the 500 biddies. I appreciate it so much. The Jester was a hurricane roller coaster located in the Mardi Gras section of the park. The coaster had previously operated as the Joker's Revenge at Six Flags in Texas, in the San Antonio area. It was a pink roller coaster, so you can actually see that above. What they did is they took that roller coaster, they painted it green, and brought it down over to New Orleans when they opened up as Six Flags. The ride lasts about 1 minute and 24 seconds and goes a maximum speed of 40 miles per hour. Since the devastation occurred, over time the green paint has been peeling off, and it actually has revealing the previous pink color of its previous life, as you can see in the second picture of the Jester. This particular well, hello there. This particular ride only operated for 2 years, from 2003 to 2005. The last update about this ride is that it still stands abandoned. Nobody has touched it. Hello, Bearda Miss Prime. How you doing? Well, what I'm going to do now is I am going to show you a little POV of the ride itself. Let me make sure that the ad goes through. I don't want you to have to sit through an ad here. So how is everyone's Thursday going? I tell you what, tomorrow's Friday. Are you guys excited it's Friday tomorrow? Because I am. I am so freaking ready for Friday. Let's see here. I am gonna go ahead and go play this. It is almost Friday, Spitting Viper. You're off on the weekends too. So let's go ahead and play this short video. It's not super long. What I wanted to do is kind of just show you a little bit of several of the rides here at Six Flags. So here we go. That's how crazy that is. And here I am, 30 years old. So it's been a while, but the technology now is crazy. So the next ride that we're going to be getting into is called Batman the Ride. Batman the Ride, it was a steel inverted roller coaster located in the DC Comics Superheroes Adventure section of the park. The designers were Warner Stendhal, and the builders were Bogler and Mabildyard. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I'm not gonna lie. I can't talk 90% of the time. It had a ride duration of 2 minutes, and the maximum speed was 50 miles per hour. It opened April 12th, 2003, and it closed the day that the park closed. This was a ride they were able to salvage, and they actually relocated it to the Texas location that the Jester came from. So that's where it operates today as the Goliath. They just did a little bit of reamping and repainting and put it there. So let's go ahead and we're going to take a moment to look at a ride of the Batman. Mute that because we don't need to be listening to any of the ads. Oh, you may have to work a few hours on Saturday. That's a little bit different when you have to just work a few hours versus having to work a full shift. Full shifts are... So this one's kind of long. What I'm going to be doing on this specific one is I'm probably going to show you a little bit of the outside, and then if they have a POV of the ride itself, we'll go through the POV. So let's go ahead and pull that up now. So Batman the Ride, let's go. I can pronounce your name, Eden. You're so silly.
What's that, Claudia? Everybody will be. No. Let me take it.
can. They actually have it in Texas. And while you're there, you can go visit the Game & Watch Bros. Of course, they're going to have a Batman car. There is Lonnie the Batman. What? Eden, I don't think that came out the way that you wanted it to. So, in 2006, Six Flags determined that, or they declared that the park was a total loss and reportedly tried to get out of its 75-year lease. In 2009, the city of New Orleans and Six Flags finally reached a settlement agreement to end the 75-year lease. Six Flags was fined $3 million. They also had to pay back a portion of the insurance settlement, and they were ordered to vacate. The city of New Orleans took over at that point. In 2008, Southern Star Amusement Park announced that they would like to plan to completely refurbish the park and even expand it. But unfortunately, in 2009, those plans were canceled. And you'll start seeing a trend here. And again, in 2009, Nickelodeon had its own plans to turn the park into a Nickelodeon theme attraction. Again, these plans were canceled. In 2019, the New Orleans mayor spoke of plans of demolishing the site, which would cost the city over $1.3 million. And then it just stayed. They were talking about it. They were wanting to do it, but once they heard that price tag and knew that it was going to come out of their budget for the city, they were like, nope, not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. Are you skipping over it? I want to see this. How long is this one? It's 20 minutes. Is it 20 minutes? Buddy, I'm skipping over it because it's way too long to show a full video and continue to talk about what is going on really with the podcast. So I was just showing little bits of clips. I could show you later if you would like. Oh, look at there. Streamlabs, thank you for reminding me. It reminded me of our merch line. So right now, we have a limited edition Island of the Dolls merch still up on our website. This merch will be available until next Sunday. So Sunday the 24th. I had to look because I'm not good with dates. And then we will be creating a new merch for that specific podcast show. So don't forget to order if you want to, because it's only a limited time. It's only a limited edition here with Mystery Girls Inc. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break because I literally went from working my normal 40-hour job to coming straight and doing this, and I need to go use the restroom really, really, really quick. So give me a couple minutes. Please stay. I will be right back. And don't forget to read my warning sign on our Be Right Back screen.
I am too dangerous, you know that.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. I am so sorry. How did you guys like that little clip? I walk out the bathroom and my son was like, "Mom, that's not true." He was like, and then he starts reading it off to me, and I was like, "Do you like that?" He goes, "No." Could you have a merch, Eden? I can get you some merch. No, you cannot have merch. Yeah, I kind of wanted to tempt fate and leave and then come back, of course. He just wants to see the ghosties. So we have, Crystal and I, we have our true crime, obviously. We have our true crime overlay. We also have our overlay for our paranormal. And I needed to come up with something that we can do, like our abandoned places, like dark tales, stuff like that really doesn't fit into either one of those categories. So I came up with this on a whim the other day. See, no punch. I will want to punch all the ghosties. Oh, shoot. Totally screams Nuketown. Doesn't it? It does scream Nuke World. It does. You know what it also reminds me of? It reminds me of these specific pictures in general remind me of Fallout 76, the little art amusement park that they have inside of there. Okay, so let's keep on going. Let's keep on moving. Thank you for giving me that, that few minutes to kind of... Oh, did you guys see this? Oh, wrong hand. Do you see my spooky girl? Have you noticed her? I love her. She's kind of over the baby's swing there. So, in 2019, we already went over how he was planning on wanting to demolish the property, the mayor, but obviously that cost taxpayers money and he didn't want to do it. But then in October 11th of 2021, city officials chose a developer for the Six Flags property called Bayou Phoenix. That is a developer that is made up a bunch of local developers. So it's like they have a bunch of people that come in. And they have chosen to build a steam center, a hotel, a water park, amusement park, sports complex, logistics hubs, and mega travel center on this property. So what's going to end up happening is they're going to tear down everything, and slowly within the next few years we should start seeing new things being built in this property. My biggest concern is, what if they go ahead and they go and build on this property and then something like Katrina happens again, because they cannot change the whole bite where it's located. It's literally like a bowl. So if they go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to knock on wood, that a hurricane comes through there and completely destroys that area again, that place would literally be cursed. I would not want to build on there any longer. Yeah, they are. They're going to tear down everything and then realize they do not have enough money to build anything. So, a cool little fact, this really doesn't have anything to do with Six Flags specifically, but there was a few movies that were filmed at Six Flags while it's been abandoned. So you have Killer Joe, Stolen, Jurassic World, Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Deepwater Horizon, the Marvel's Cloak and Dagger, and Reminisce. Now, of course, the whole movie's not specifically was done at this park, but I'm sure that they had little tidbits in these movies on each section. To be honest, I'm going to be 110% honest with all of you guys. I have not seen one of these movies. And I have the Jurassic World. I bought it for my kids, and I have not had the time to sit down and actually watch it. So we're actually going to move on to another abandoned amusement park, which is a little bit crazier than this. It has a little bit more in depth behind it. We are going to be talking about Dreamland, Japan. So it's called Nara Dreamland, or simply known as Dreamland, Japan, and it was by Nara, Japan. After the recovery of World War II, Japan saw a spike in American culture popularity. So this businessman, I'm going to try to say his name. I'm going to butcher it, but it's Kunuso Matus. Oh my gosh. I'm horrible at names. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna even try to make it seem like I am. But he's the president of his entertainment company, decided to capitalize on this American culture popularity and create an amusement park. Now, this was after he visited Disneyland in the mid-1950s. So Disneyland, if you're unsure, is the one in California. Disney World is in Florida. He approached Walt Disney himself about opening a similar park in Nara, Japan. So he teamed up with WED Enterprises. And this is a company, that works with building with Walt Disney World. He wanted them to help construct the park. It was built under the name Japanese Dream Sightseeing Company. And as construction continued to progress, he didn't want to pay the horribly expensive licensing fees used for Disney's iconic characters. So instead, he decided to pay WED Enterprises for the work that they've already done, and he pretty much fired them and created his own concept called Nara Dreamland. It's pretty crazy. So Nara Dreamland opened July. Oh shoot! I did not add. I did not add this one. Anyways, it opened on July 1st, 1961, and it had a massive fan turnout. At the highest peak, it averaged a total of 1.7 million visitors per year. You can see that there is a lot of influences of Disneyland and its large Matterhorn mountain, a fairy tale castle, a monorail, and a main street. So there's a picture of their main street, and it looks very, very similar to both Disneyland and Disney World. It's pretty crazy. So Dreamland also copies the themes of areas around Disney World's Tomorrowland. And you can see that here. So you can see the different separations. They do a lot of different sections, just like Disney World and Disneyland have. They have Tomorrowland, Adventureland, Fantasyland, and then some of the rides actually consist of a Jungle Cruise style ride, a Mad Tea Party style ride, and among others. There's a lot of very similar aspects in this park to the Disney Worlds. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to again here show you a video of a ride. This ride is actually called the Screw Coaster. The Screw Coaster was a steel coaster.
Breaking news.
It was a steel coaster featuring a signature double corkscrew, and it opened July 1st, 1979. And it continued to run until the park closed in 2006. So I'm going to go ahead and skip through this ad real quick, and I am going to play this for you guys now. Just 1 second here. corkscrew. Isn't that crazy? It seems like it jolts you around. I wouldn't be interested in a ride like that. Oh, no, no, no. I would not be. So we're going to go ahead and move on to another ride of here. And this one's called Aska roller coaster. It's a wooden roller coaster that hits a top speed of 49.7 miles per hour. It has 7 cars per train, and the riders are arranged 2 across in 2 rows for a total of 28 riders per train. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of a video on that one. Any others? I'm not putting my hands up. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've only gone on one wooden roller coaster, and it was one that was close to the ground because it was on a mountain. So it went with the mountain itself. It was not high up in the air. And I don't go on wooden coasters because I am afraid that those shits are going to freaking break while I'm on it and just crumble. I just see that happening. Final Destination style. So you will never catch me on a wooden roller coaster. But I'm going to take a moment to actually talk about our stickers. So we do have stickers in our merch store. We have 3 different kinds. I actually have them right in front of me. We are going to be doing a giveaway. Oops, shit, that one fell. We're going to be doing a giveaway. And what I'm going to do is we'll send you one of each sticker with a giveaway. We'll be doing that on Sunday during our Sunday podcast stream. And I'm going to put that right there. So if you are interested in getting a free set of our stickers, go ahead and make sure that you're here on Sunday and put hashtag giveaway in the chat during that time frame. Or you can go onto our website that Stream Elements just posted and purchase our stickers individually. But we are giving it away in a pack. You won't ride wooden roller coasters either. What is your reasoning behind it? Is it pretty much the same as me? Like afraid to go ahead and it just like break down? It just crumble? I can just see it like just crumbling. So what we're going on to next is talking about how he canceled, or his name is Masu, canceled the construction of the WE Enterprises, he had to come up with his own park mascots. So what he did is he invented Ran Chin and Dory Chin, two kids dressed up as bearskin guards. So that is a picture of them right there. Nothing compared to, the iconic Disney World Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse at all. But he had to come up with something, and I guess this was his best idea. Yep, that shit's gonna break and I'll die. Nope, I'm good. Same. So, as we spoke before, there are several different rides that were created that you wouldn't see at Disneyland. So, there is the Asuka roller coaster that we just went over. That is actually based off of the Coney Islands, the Cyclone. The Screw Coaster, which we also went over right before that, is based off of, any normal screw coaster. So this is very much Americanized, this specific amusement park. In 1979, the company approached Walt Disney Company and interest in bringing Disney theme park to Tokyo, Japan instead. So 4 years later, Disneyland Tokyo opened, causing Dreamland annual members to decline. It declined to around 1 million. People were more interested in visiting Disney than their knockoff park, miles and miles and miles away. Right after the opening of the Disneyland Tokyo, this company, and I'm not going to butcher their name, it's DAIEI, a supermarket franchise, purchased Maso's Entertainment Company, from which they obtained the ownership of the Dreamland Park. Things quickly failed because they failed to make any investments towards the property, so it just continued to decline. In 2001, Disney Seas opened besides Tokyo Disneyland, and that same year, Universal Studios Japan opened, and only about 40 kilometers or 25 miles away from Nara, Dreamland. So Disney Sea and Universal Japan saw immediate success, while Universal Studios was attracting over 11 million people in its first year. So Dreamland's visitors dipped to an all-time low of 400,000 people in just 1 year. In 2004, Dreamland began to fall into disrepair, closing stores, attractions quickly beginning to rust. After continuous operations for 45 years, it quickly closed August 31st in 2006. So instead of them just, going ahead and selling off the rides or using the land for something like a different alternative, it was abandoned for 10 years. Nothing at all has been done to the property until 2016, when they finally decided to demolish the property. Before being demolished, you could still see ticket booths standing next to rides, entrances, and carts, carriages. You can still see tracks of roller coasters and rides, chairs, coffee machines, and menus still at restaurants. It all was still there. It's just like an apocalyptic experience. Just one day they shut down, everything was still there. It's on Sunday, Viper. That's Eden, my son. I went in to say that a giveaway will be on Sunday, and he decided to go ahead, #giveaway. I'm sorry for the confusion. Eden, stop writing stuff in the chat. I'm going to kick her butt. So, looking at this place, it looks like everyone fled from a nuclear holocaust, as I was saying. Can you imagine exploring a place like this? It looks like it would be extremely eerie to be in a giant amusement park all alone. You could only hear like the birds chirping in the, normal Mother Nature around. You're not hearing the sounds of, people talking, laughing, smiling children. It's all gone. I would be freaked out, that's for sure. Now, it's considered a theme of the past. So, because this place was abandoned, it became a very popular place to urban explorers who regularly navigated past security, because they still had security. They had to. Eden, Mama's going to get you. They would have to have security just because safety reasons. But they would be met with attractions and buildings covered in rust, but almost fully intact. But nature was definitely reclaiming the land. Bushes and trees can be seen growing in between roller coaster beams. As you can see here, it's definitely freaking nuts. It definitely is. So this place also spiked interest for paranormal investigators, which is crazy. They are drawn to the inn by hearing reports of strange noises. Experts speculate that the sounds were coming from bullfrogs or water pumps, so it's nothing like, ooh, spooky or anything like that. That's just, it's hearsay. Like, somebody goes, oh my gosh, did you hear what happened to me at this park? And then now these paranormal investigators are coming to see if they could, potentially get something, but they never did. I don't know. I would want to do a paranormal investigation in a really haunted place. This place wasn't really haunted. They just claimed that they thought it was because they heard some noises. Hey Queen, how's it going? How are you doing today? But the government soon gained access to the ownership of Dreamland after the park owners fell behind in property tax. So the site was put up for auction in 2013, but failed to get any offers. It was once again put up for sale in 2015 when a real estate company, SK Housing, for $730 million yen, or 6 million USD. In October of 2016, Dreamland underwent a demolition. The process took 14 months and ended in December of 2017. So, it's no longer there, unfortunately. It's funny because I first learned about this property when I was watching a guy on YouTube, and we actually watched a little bit of his videos, our last podcast called Exploring with Josh. He actually went there and, explored Dreamland. And at that time, it was around, I think, 2015, so it was still intact. And not even a year later, it was demolished. That's super, super nuts. New Fazo Nomad. That would be cool if they would do like an abandoned amusement park or something like that. That'd be so sweet. Oh, Boris, Queen, I'm so sorry that you're sick. I'm so sorry. Tommy's super sick too? Aw, I'm so sorry. Well, that is the end of our Thursday show. This weekend, we will be doing a podcast on Hotel Cecil. And then the following Thursday, I am starting temporarily, we're starting to do a special guest appearances on Thursday. So each Thursday will be a new special guest, and what we'll do is we'll go over, specific topics. And but Sundays, I'm gonna be alone again. So I would love to see you guys all come and say hi. Random Ryan's turned on. I've been asleep all day. My sinuses are extremely infected. I'm on steroids. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better, Queen. But again, like I said earlier, we're going to be doing a sticker giveaway on Sunday. We're going to do one of each of our 3 stickers. Also, I know that we went over our limited time merch before, but we also still have our normal day-to-day merch in our store, go ahead and make sure to go check it out. It's funny because the merch line just dropped again. But go ahead and check it out. See if there's anything that you like. If you do find something in the shop that you want in a specific design, like specific wear, go ahead and reach out to us in Discord. I will go ahead and put our Discord in there. Go ahead and reach out on Discord because we could do special orders on different products as well. Yes, a giveaway. Are you ready for a giveaway on Sunday? We're going to be doing a sticker giveaway. Well, guys, I appreciate all of you guys being here. I know this was a shorter, podcast today. But I wanted to make sure that to get it on and say hi and everything else. And don't forget to come this Sunday and learn more about Hotel Cecil, one of my favorite places ever. And then Thursdays we're gonna start having special guests on our show. But we appreciate all y'all being here. Short and sweet, loved it. Thank you so much. I was going to try to make it longer today, but with a sick, crying child who doesn't seem to want anybody but his mother right now, I needed to keep it short and sweet today. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your guys' support. This is what strives us to be here, is the continued support, the love that you guys are showing, and the consistent people coming back and, really supporting us. It makes it so much fun to do this. We love doing this, but we love it even more because you guys love it. And I really appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I felt today very overwhelmed because I can hear him. I know that you guys can't hear him, but I can hear him with his dad right now screaming his head off. And it really bothers me because I can't do anything about it. So if I was a little off, that's the reason. Well, guys, I will talk to you guys later. And as we always say, stay spooky. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't create an ending screen. Oh my goodness gracious. Bye, y'all.
The clock is ticking and you're still missing out on something. Just keep waiting. That's what they all said. Just sit back for it to end. That's not who I am. Waiting, doing nothing.
See, Shaw's eyes light up here, but no, Shaw's.
I'm not the same as the rest. I'm no Superman. You should pick someone else, since I am dangerous. I am too dangerous. You know that I am dangerous. You know very well that I am dangerous. Slipping.